In Zimbabwe, you are not allowed to disagree with the government without being violated. And I believe that is the root of our challenges as a country, because when people cannot speak without fear about their challenges as citizens, the government begins to govern with incomplete information. As a president, as a cabinet minister, you cannot visit every hospital, you cannot visit every school, you cannot travel on every road to see its condition. So it's important for citizens to have the platform, to be given the platform to say, these are the challenges that we have in our community. So if you think about it, Zimbabwe's challenges can be traced back to this exact issue. That is why our memorandum of demands primarily focuses on the restoration of the right to peaceful protest in Zimbabwe. Kunabantu abati, for example, no to the constitutional amendment extending the president's term. That is a valid demand, but that is a demand you should make in Zimbabwe, not here. South Africans are here to help us to ask our government to open up the democratic space, to allow us to exercise our rights peacefully without being violated. Once we have that, then we can say to our government on our own, these are the things that I have a problem with in our country that I would like us to address. But until the issue of citizens being allowed to disagree with the government without being violated is addressed, nothing will ever work in our country. So I would like to read to you the memorandum of demands that we prepared, which we would like to submit to a representative of the Zimbabwean government.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Please mention that it doesn't want to come. Mention it.
It seems he would like to stay inside and not come outside. So the same culture of fear that the Zimbabwean government...
Let's proceed.
The same culture of fear that the Zimbabwean government subjects its citizens to, it seems even the government expects it from us, but they should not fear us. We are here peacefully and we are going to resolve our problems peacefully. I would like to read the memorandum of demands to you, which is for the restoration of the right to peaceful assembly in Zimbabwe. We, the citizens of Zimbabwe, acting in accordance with sections 58, 59, 61, and 67 of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, peacefully present this memorandum of demands. We believe Zimbabwe's greatest challenge is not simply unemployment, inflation, corruption, or constitutional decline. It is the gradual breakdown of communication between the governed and those who govern. It is that we have lost one of the most important tools for solving problems before they become crises: the ability of ordinary citizens to speak, organize, assemble, and peacefully protest without fear. When citizens no longer feel they can speak honestly, organize freely, assemble peacefully, and express disagreement without fear, the government begins governing with incomplete information. Protests need not be understood as an act of rebellion. It can instead be understood as an act of truth-telling. Every government, regardless of political persuasion, benefits from peaceful protest because it provides something no cabinet meeting, no intelligence report or policy paper can fully capture, and that is the lived experience of people. It is a way for communities to express grievances openly rather than allowing resentment to fester into hatred or violence. For Zimbabwe, allowing peaceful protest is therefore more than a constitutional obligation. It is an act of reconciliation between its leaders and the people. Our primary demand: we call upon the government of Zimbabwe to restore, protect, and actively facilitate the constitutional right to peaceful assembly and peaceful protest in Zimbabwe. This includes ensuring that every Zimbabwean can peacefully organize, assemble, march, and petition public authorities without fear of violence, harassment, intimidation, or unlawful interference. Now we move to specific demands. Number one, within 14 days, the Zimbabwean government must publicly reaffirm its commitment to protecting the constitutional rights contained in sections 58, 59, 61, and 67 of the Constitution. Number two, end the criminalization of peaceful protest. Peaceful protest must no longer be treated as a threat to national security. Government institutions must distinguish between peaceful assemblies and criminal conduct. Violence and destruction of property remain unlawful. Peaceful assembly does not. Number 3, professional policing of public assemblies. The Zimbabwe Republic Police should adopt policing practices that facilitate peaceful assemblies rather than prevent them. Officers deployed at demonstrations should prioritize dialogue, de-escalation, and the protection of both participants and the wider public. Force should only be used when necessary and in accordance with the law. Number 4, transparent procedures for public gatherings. Any administrative procedures relating to public assemblies should be applied consistently, transparently, and without political discrimination. Citizens should receive clear reasons whenever authorities believe a gathering cannot proceed, together with an opportunity to challenge that decision through lawful processes. Number 5, the government should permit independent observation of peaceful demonstrations by recognized civil society organizations, legal observers, journalists, and other appropriate independent monitors. Transparency builds confidence. And now we move to the action steps. Number 6, monthly civic engagement. Within 60 days, the Zimbabwean government engagement forums through which citizens can peacefully present concerns, proposals, and community priorities to the relevant ministries. Protest should never be the only avenue available for citizens wishing to be heard. Citizenship Partnership for National Renewal. We recognize that rebuilding Zimbabwe requires cooperation. Accordingly, civil society, churches, labor organizations, students, professionals, and community groups commit themselves to contributing constructively to the national development. Over the coming months, we intend to compile independent community reports identifying practical challenges affecting schools, hospitals, roads, water infrastructure, and other public services in Zimbabwe. We call upon the government to engage openly with these reports, publish responses, and work collaboratively with communities to address the most urgent needs.
Zvinorwadza zvinosirisa mhuri yeZimbabwe ndizvo zviri kuitika munyika medu. Isusu seZinews Media tiripo pakutsvagirai nyaya. Tinouya nenyaya semaonero atinenge tadziita, hatina chatinowedzera kana kutapudza. So don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, comment and share. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Kuitira next time patino upload a video, unoita wekutanga kusangana naro. Thank you so much for watching our video. For that, I am signing out.